As we talk now, in terms of debt in Kenya, we are in what we call a crisis. Tuko katika crisis kwa sababu ile fedha mingi inachukuliwa kama kodi inaenda kulipa interest rates ya madeni.
Ndindi Nyoro, the MP for Kiharo constituency, earlier on warned about our economy drowning due to the debts that the government is accumulating from various countries. And the CS for Treasury, that is John Mbadi, came criticizing him on this. And as he said, there is a better way of managing our own resources rather than borrowing loans. There are more ways for raising resources for this country so that we can achieve development. This comes even after we see President William Samuel Ruto is in China to seek for more loans.
Kuna jambo nilisema juzi, maneno ya nchi na deni. Na unajua saa zingine tunaongea maneno, people think I see people on the defense, and especially about wanafanya decisions katika serikali. When a Kenyan or a leader raises an issue, it's not necessarily for people to be on the defensive. Yule yako anafanya maamuzi katika serikali, mwananchi wote wa Kenya, sisi wote tuko, we are all Kenyans, and there is no Kenyan who is more greater than another Kenyan. So ile tunatoa matamshi sio ya kwamba pengine waziri yule ama yule mwingine tunamkemea. Tunasema kwa sababu ni ukweli. One, that is Kenya, we must be very prudent in the management of our debt. Whether we like it or not, that is a very great threat that we face as an economy. Ukiangalia fedha ambazo tunakopa kama nchi, I believe there is another better way we can manage our public resources bila kuongezea Wakenya hapo beleni madeni kubwa. Na tukisema hayo, tunasema pia tukioffer solutions. And I gave the other day, instead of borrowing money that we are borrowing, for example, and these are things that I used to say even when I was serving in the previous position. If you check in all the Hansards in parliament, I always used to raise these issues. Government assets exist to make money for the government. They do not exist as jewels. Zile assets ambazo serikali iko nazo, zingine hata hakuna fedha iliwekwa hapo. Government stake, for example, in Safaricom is more than or going to 300 billion Kenya shillings. It was more before. If we value an asset like Safaricom very well, the government can easily get the monies that we are borrowing externally by selling just a proportion of Safaricom as an institution. And the government can still continue influencing the decision in Safaricom through the regulators. Na kwa hivyo tuangalie other ways that we can raise resources za nchi, kwa sababu tukiendelea na mwenendo wa kukopa sana, wale watabeba mzigo ni wale wanakuja hapo beleni, na pia wale wako watakuwa na threat ya kwamba tukiweka mzigo ambayo italeta shida ya kwamba hata Kenya haiwezi lipa hiyo kodi. The effects are catastrophic. Na kwa hivyo ni vizuri we manage and prudently aim in managing public resources in a manner that we are not borrowing beyond our limits. As we talk now, in terms of debt in Kenya, we are in what we call a crisis. Tuko katika crisis kwa sababu ile fedha mingi inachukuliwa kama kodi inaenda kulipa interest rates ya madeni. So we are saying this as Kenyans kwa sababu nchi ikiharibika, haiharibiki tu wale viongozi who are coming out defensively. Inaharibikia kila Mkenya, including myself.
The internet never forgets. Earlier on, President William Samuel Ruto, during the campaigns before the 2022 general elections, promised Kenyans that never again shall they as a government go to seek for loans, since they will be using the resources that the country has to manage development in this nation. But what are we seeing right now? He has gone to seek for hundreds of billions of loan from China. Let us watch this clip that reminds us the promise William Samoei Ruto made back then during the campaigns. And as we call him a perennial liar or a pathological liar, then nobody should come with guns blazing at us. We are just pointing at facts and logic.
Na sisi kama serikali tutakuwa na pesa ya kuendesha serikali. Hatutakuwa tunatafuta madeni kutoka China na mahali ingine ambayo sasa inatuletea kisirani. Ninyi mnanielewa jameni? Si fanya biashara.
Ndindi Nyoro also schooled Raila Odinga, the leader for the Orange Democratic Movement Party, and those who are supporting and pushing for the scrapping off of the National Government Constituency Development Fund, otherwise known as the NGCDF. That is being managed by the constituency officer, and now wants that cash driven to the counties so that the governors themselves will be managing it. And Ndindi Nyoro is telling Raila, it is out of these that I have been able to do various developments in my constituencies, and not only me, this has been also done by other MPs in other constituencies. Therefore, let these NGCDF be and seek deeply and consult deeply before arriving into this issue of trying to take away the NGCDF from the constituencies and giving it to the governors.
I have seen there is a debate around CDF in the country. Na mimi kwa my opinion, kwa mimi vile ningetaka niseme kwa hiyo jambo as an MP for Kiharu, even when we make judgments, and I respect our judiciary and I respect every other leader, but the truth of the matter, my experience as a leader ni ya kwamba ile kazi ambayo wabunge wetu wa Kiharu wangeweza kufanya hapo awali, akina mheshimiwa Genye Kariuki wakati ya kuku wa CDF, yale mengi hawangeweza kufanya. CDF imewezesha constituencies kufanya hizo jambo, and therefore ningetaka kwa heshima nitoe mwito, even when we are making judgments around an issue like NGCDF, it is good we consider the legalese around it, but it's also important that we consider the impact of CDF. Na pia our governors, our county governments, they are doing their best, and I support what they are doing. All our governors, all the leaders, I'm sure, wanajikakamua to do the right thing. And zile jukumu ambazo ziko katika county governments ni zile zinaitwa devolved functions. Therefore, even the debate about CDF can go to counties, in the fundamental of it, on the basis of it, it can't even happen, because NGCDF handles functions that are national government functions.
Well, that's it for now. I don't know what's your take on this. Kindly give me your thought in the comment section below. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button, so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be updated. Ahmed Khalid is my name for the unscripted talks here in Dub Radio. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dub Radio ndio mpango mzima.